guys, it's Bailey and welcome back to the channel. It is time once again for some monthly favorites. Today I'm going to be sharing my May beauty favorites with you guys. It's going to be a pretty short video. Small group of products this month. I don't have a whole lot to talk about, but those things that I do, I have been using pretty much every day ever since I've tried them, because a lot of these are new to me, which you'll probably recognize because I've talked about them throughout the month in various videos. Let's just go ahead and start talking about them. The first of which is what is on my eyes, and they are the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Memorize. I can't tell you how many times I had to shoot that video, so I said mesmerize. I want to call them eyes to memorize. They're not. They are the eyes to mesmerize, and these are probably the most expensive product in this month's beauty favorites, but they are so incredibly worth it. I haven't touched a powder shadow or a primer this month for that matter, because all I have been wearing is these. And actually the only one I talked about and had at the time that I made that review was the shade Marie Antoinette. That's what I'm wearing on the inner half of my eyelid. And then my mom, I showed her my Marie Antoinette. She used it, loved it, bought 3 of her own. The Marie Antoinette, there is one called Norma Jean that's this really light champagne. It's absolutely gorgeous for really illuminating the eyelid. And then she also got Verushka, and she thought this was a little too dark for her, so she gave it to me. I am in love with this. That's what I'm wearing on my outer kind of half-ish corner of my lid today. And it's this gorgeous olivey green. It has the exact same, not shimmery, I described it best in the video where it's like it's metallic, because the shimmer is so ultra fine that you can't tell that there are individual shimmery particles in here. It's just so beautiful. And all I use to apply these is a brush like this. This is a C433 Pro Blending Fluff Brush, and I don't know who makes it because there is no brand name on here. It's very similar to the MAC. I don't have any MAC brushes, so I don't even know what the equivalent is, but something like this, just a flat shader brush, a fluffy flat shader brush that is good for both packing the pigment on the lid as well as buffing and blending throughout the crease. Then after I got those two, I ordered a third. This is in Cleopatra, and it is the most beautiful teal, very, very bold. When I went to the Charlotte Tilbury counter to actually look at this stuff in person, this is what the girl who was helping us out had on her eyes, and it was absolutely stunning. And then she had some of the shadows over top, but this worn alone on her, oh man, it's so beautiful. So I had to have it. I ordered it for myself, and long story short, they have been what I've been wearing every single day and in multiple different videos this month. So I highly recommend you check out this review. And if you're looking for a great cream shadow for summer, for any time, it's a one and done kind of pop it on your lid and go, you're good throughout the day. Really recommend you check these out. I'm wearing another favorite on my eyes, and it is this Bella Pierre eyeliner. It's the one that I got in my May Ipsy bag that I'll link down below as well, so you can go check that out if you want. So it's a relatively new find for me, but I've been wearing it every single day ever since I've gotten it. It is it's the Bella Pierre gel eyeliner in the shade Ebony, so it's just a very basic stark black, and I mentioned this in the video, I love it because it is so creamy, so pigmented. It just takes a very light touch to lay it down, and then I go in with a smudging brush or maybe an angled liner brush, which is what I did today, to smudge it and wing it out along the upper lash line, and then you put it directly on your waterline. It's the most pigmented liner I've ever used, so it's like one stroke and done, and then it lasts all day. It's an amazing eyeliner. And then something I forgot to mention in that Ipsy video is that, of course, with so many of the brands that they include in the bag for the month, there is a discount code. So I put all the discount codes in the description bar of that video, but I will put the one for this one because you get 15% off of I think it's the entire website. So definitely worth checking out, because I think this guy retails for like $14.99, almost 15 bucks. It's worth having that discount code if you want to try. On to what's going on the rest of my face. The first thing I want to talk about is concealer, and this is actually one that I forgot to mention in last month's favorites, but it has been my go-to for 2 months now, well, really ever since I got it in my Sephora VIB haul. It's the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. This is what I have been loving and wearing every single day in my under eye area, whether I'm wearing foundation. I've been trying quite a few different foundations, and this has just played really, really well with all of them. I love the applicator. It's this nice flexible doe foot, so it's super easy to apply in your under eye area as well as anywhere else you may need it around your face. And then it's super creamy and blendable, so I just take a sponge or whatever brush I use for my foundation that day, buff that out, set it with a little bit of powder, and I am good to go. Lasts all day. provides complete coverage obviously, but it's just such a lifesaver, especially spring and summer. I've talked about this before, allergy season, I get like, you know, redness, discoloration around my eyes. It's really good at concealing all of that, so you're not looking as, you know, sickly and tired as you might feel because of all that. It just brightens your eye area up so you look flawless throughout the day. And last up is highlight. I think I'm with everyone here when I say that I'm trying to get my glow on for spring and summer, and so I shared my top 10, my favorite highlighters ever on the blog, but the one that I've been reaching for every stinking day for the past month has been from ColourPop. I reviewed 4 of these shades recently. I will link to that once again somewhere in here, but the one that I've been reaching for in particular is Wisp. These are the Super Shock Cheek pearlized highlighters, or they're like the, let's call them highlighters. The shade is Wisp, and it is this perfect, for my skin tone, it's just the perfect champagne. The shimmer is ultra fine, so it really just gives you, oh my God, like, what is that? It's gorgeous. I'm not gonna try and be eloquent right now because I gave like a detailed review. This is more me gushing over it because it's so good. It's so good, guys. If you haven't tried these and you love ColourPop, because these do have that same signature like cushy gel powder type texture, you absolutely have to try these. And obviously I'm recommending that you try Wisp because this is just a gorgeous golden champagne-y shade that isn't as in your face as a lot of the other shades that I've talked about. It's just like the perfect everyday lit from within highlight. So really been loving that. That's kind of it. Like I said, short and sweet, but these have been what I've been going to every single day. Lots of other things will change. These have been my mainstays. So I really hope you guys enjoyed learning about them. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you guys are loving in the comments below. I always love learning, you know, any new product launches that you've been loving, any old holy grails that I've been missing out on. Let me know down below. And once again, thanks for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.